This video is brought to you by Westpac Lifestyle, but more on them later.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where we organize and make things beautiful. I'm Des and this is Sort and Style. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set a table, a super formal table setting that like the kings and queens and the royal family would love. If I break out into an English accent every now and then, I do apologize. Anyway, guys, listen, I did iron this tablecloth, and as you can see, I'm a brilliant ironer. So just so you know, guys, we're gonna do a super formal table setting. Like, we're gonna do all the bells and whistles. Like, you can't put more cutlery and glasses and anything else than what I'm gonna show you. And then obviously, when you're setting your table, you'll apply it to what you're doing. So if you're not gonna be serving a fish course, don't put fish forks and fish knives. So I'm gonna show you the most that you can do and you'll apply it accordingly. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you're gonna start with is your charger. It's an underplate, okay? So you'll put that down in the middle, and you generally want to put it like about a thumb away from the table, end of the table, okay? And everything you put on the table, we're gonna measure it according to that thumbprint away, okay? Because you don't want it to be too far from you, but you also don't want it to be right at the end, so thumb size is a good size, okay? The queen and them in their castles, the servants measure with rulers, but we're not in a castle here, so a thumb is okay, okay? Then next is going to be your dinner plate. And we're stacking the plates in the order that we're gonna be eating. So from top to bottom, we would eat, the last meal will be your dinner plate. So that's gonna be last. And this plate is just so, look how funky it is. It's got like this, it's like not centered. Do you see it? It's very cool, I like that. Okay, so we've got our dinner plate. Next, I'm gonna put our salad plate on top. So you have your salad plate. You can also put your salad plate next to your cutlery, next to your forks. But I like to put it on top of the plate because you know me guys, I like height, creating height. So then to be your soup plate. Then we put the soup plate there. As I said, if you're not gonna be serving soup, don't put a soup plate. But this is in the fancy places, you'll have soup. There's no one rule. The only rule is that we follow the courses that we eat. So now we're gonna start with the cutlery, our dinner fork, and our dinner knife. Remember, you're gonna turn your dinner knife with the sharp side inwards, okay? Okay, then the next knife and fork that we place is the fish knife and fork for the fish course. And then we're going to go with the salad fork and the salad knife. Okay. And guys, make sure that everything is in line. I'm actually gonna push this a little bit lower. Okay. So we have a nice line over there. Okay. If you're gonna be having salad with your main course, you could always put your salad fork over there. It all depends on how you serve the courses, as I say. The spoons, having the teaspoon first and then the soup spoon after that. The soup spoon, because this is going to be the first course that you're going to eat. So you work your way in. So you soup spoon, the last spoon that you'll use will be the teaspoon for your coffee. first knife and fork that you use will be your salad knife and fork, fish knife and fork, and your main knife and fork. So we're working our way in. Okay, the spoon and the fork we're going to place on the top. You'll see, so for dessert you have a dessert spoon and a dessert fork. The fork is obviously if you're going to be serving cake, and the spoon for ice cream, whatever. You'll see that we've placed it opposite ways. Well, how you can remember that is because the soup spoon comes from that side and the fork spoon comes from that side, okay? So that's just an easy way to remember it. And we place it on the top, again, about a thumb print away from the charger. I'd just like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of this video, Westpac Lifestyle. Everything that you need for a table setting fit for a king is available at Westpac Lifestyle. So when King Charles does come to visit me one day, I will be prepared because I've spent the day shopping at Westpac Lifestyle. Back to the video. King, dinner will be served at 8. We're going to place the bread plate on the top corner on the left side, again about a thumb away with the butter knife at an angle like that. Guys, also, the last thing will be your oyster fork or your seafood cocktail fork, and that comes on this side. That is the only fork that you will ever place on your right hand side, okay? We always want to have a water glass. You know my favorite glassy for everything. Stemless wine glass. Again, we put it about an inch away. This you could use for wine as well, but we're being fancy here today. So then next you'll have your champagne flute, and that will come next to it over there. Then you'll have your red wine and white wine glass. The red wine glass will go before the white wine glass, and that's simply because it's more likely that you'll have white wine with the fish course, which will be before your main course. So again, we're just putting it in the order that we serve our dishes. And then the last glass, a sherry glass. So sherry you will drink first. The sherry is like an aperitif, which you drink before your meal. So we have a sherry glass and that is placed there. Lastly, if you're going to be serving tea or coffee, you will place your tea cup and saucer next to your cutlery over here. Then with your napkin, you can either place it next to your forks over there, or you could place it underneath your forks like this. This is just a bit of a mission because for your guests to actually get it, they're gonna have to, it's not gonna be. What I like to do is I usually just place it between my dinner plate and my salad plate, or you could even place it between your salad plate and your soup plate, and it looks pretty. If you're not going to be serving soup, you could always make something fancy with your napkin and have it stand up, which can also look really cool. Maybe we can do a video on folding napkins one day. Maybe we'll explore that in another video one day. We'll see. Okay, and then guys, this is a table setting, a formal table setting. This is how the king and queen will dine. It's like this. If you're ever in a fancy restaurant and you don't know what to do, I'll leave you with a simple tip. Just start from the outside in. That's it, my take on fine dining at its best. Thanks so much for watching. I hope the king comes to visit you soon. And if he does, you will be prepared. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much. Bye. Oh.